Well, it is my pleasure to introduce our next speaker. And I've had the privilege of doing a presentation with our next speaker, and it was an honor and a great learning experience for me. Presenting on the Distinguished Club Program and my Toastmasters is Jim Jolly. Jim is a member of Would-Be Sounders and Northwest Advanced Toastmasters, who is your host for today's melee. He has served as club president, vice president of education, vice president PR, treasurer, and Area 13 director. Jim is a veteran of the U.S. Navy. He served for 30 years and currently is the director of student development at Skagit Valley College, where he's been for 14 years. 3 years ago, Jim earned his master's degree in business and attributes his success to the many skills he has learned being a Toastmasterian. Yeah. I did it. Jim once finished second, or as he likes to remember, first runner-up in a District 2 humorous speech contest. Please join me in a warm welcome for the most debonair Jim Jolly.
Awesome, thank you. Thanks. Why did you join Toastmasters? Why did you join?
Because I was afraid to speak in front of people.
Public speaking. How about you? Why did you join? Meet people. I knew there'd be a funny line out there eventually, and that would give me a reason to move on. If this was a game show, I guess I would kind of be asking it like this. Toastmasters has done a number of surveys for new members and asked them, why are you joining Toastmasters? And the number one reason given for joining Toastmasters for new members, survey says, to become better speakers and leaders. Toastmasters says over 95% cite this as the primary reason for joining Toastmasters. Now, every club's primary purpose is to provide that supportive learning environment in which every member can achieve their goals. When your club offers plenty of speaking opportunities, helpful speech evaluations, and enough members to conduct your program, your members' personal learning goals are reached. Now, each year, and for some clubs twice a year, a new slate of club officers meets for the first time to determine how can they best support the club's mission. No matter their experience levels or personal goals, they all have one thing in common: a desire to help the club and its members be successful. Now, just as each member has his or her own goals, the club likewise has goals to accomplish. When each member strives to reach these objectives, the purpose of the club is fulfilled, and the member experience is enriched. The two important areas of achievement for any club are educational awards and membership growth. The number of educational awards issued to a club is indicative of a club's success in helping its members learn not only speaking skills, but leadership skills as well. A club must continually strive to bring in new members to counter the natural turnover we see as members move, change jobs, or encounter other situations that take them away from the club. New members also provide a stronger leadership base and bring a flow of fresh, new ideas and personalities. Membership turnover is unavoidable. And your club success plan, which is a template that's located in the Distinguished Club Program Handbook that is included in every club officer kit, and now you also know where else it is? D2TM.org. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. That offers questions designed to generate ideas and actions that address membership growth. Yes, Toastmasters has been around long enough to have developed proven plans designed to address those two important areas of achievement for any and all of its clubs. We call it the Distinguished Club Program. The Distinguished Club Program is designed to monitor and measure your club's achievements in those two critical areas of educational awards and membership growth. It is an annual program that runs from July 1st to June 30th. It consists of 10 goals your club should strive to achieve during this time using the Club Success Plan. Goals 1 through 6 are aimed at educational awards and membership achievement. The next two goals target membership growth. There's also a goal that covers club officer training, as well as a goal for getting your admin paperwork submitted on time. Now, World Headquarters tracks the progress of your clubs toward these goals throughout the year, and they send out quarterly reports and progress reminders to your club president. Updated reports are posted weekly on the Toastmasters International website. At year end, World Headquarters calculates the number of goals the club achieved and will recognize it as a distinguished club, a select distinguished club, or President's Distinguished Club based on the number of goals achieved and the number of members it has. If a club earns recognition, World Headquarters will send the president an attractive ribbon for display on the club banner and a congratulatory letter. So what are those goals again? Goal number 1. Clubs achieve goal 1 when 2 members receive their Competent Communicator Award during the year. Clubs achieve goal 2 when 2 more or more members receive their CC Award. Clubs achieve goal 3 when 1 member receives an Advanced Communication Award. We call those ACB, ACS, and ACG. Clubs achieve goal 4 when an additional 1 or more members receive an ACB, ACS, or ACG award. There's a listing of all of the advanced manuals that we use to achieve those advanced communication awards. Clubs can achieve goal number 5 when one of their members receives a Competent Leader, Advanced Leader Bronze, Advanced Leader Silver, or even a Distinguished Toastmaster Award during the year. Clubs achieve goal 6 when an additional 1 or more members achieves that CL, ALB, ALS, or DTM award. Now, it's important to note that clubs receive credit for only one type of educational award per member per year. For example, Bill receives a CC award in July. His club receives credit toward that goal. Later in the year, he earns his Advanced Communicator Bronze. His club receives credit toward a goal for that award as well. But if he also earns a second CC or ACB award during that program year, his club will not receive credit towards goals for them. This encourages all club members to advance and progress, not just a few. And credit for an award can only be given to one club. So if you belong to more than one club, you have to choose which club will receive credit for that award. Clubs achieve Goal 7 when 4 new members join the club. Clubs achieve Goal 8 when an additional 4 or more members join during the year. And when we're talking new members, we're talking new, dual, and reinstated members. But if you're a transfer or charter member, it doesn't count. Clubs achieve Goal 9 when at least 4 of their club officers are trained in their responsibilities. Of course, you want to get all of your club officers to training, and all club officers should strive to attend training. Officers must attend and participate in 2 district-sponsored live training sessions. Clubs achieve Goal 10 when at least 1 membership renewal report and 1 club officer list are submitted on time. The club's October through March membership renewal must be received at World Headquarters by October 1st, or its April-September membership renewal report has to be received by World Headquarters on or before April 1st. For clubs that elect annually to receive credit, their lists have to be received at World Headquarters by June 30th of the previous Distinguished Club program year. This means that clubs whose officer lists are submitted by June 30th, you actually receive credit for the upcoming year's Distinguished Club program, not the previous year. Now, regular feedback is an important part of any recognition program. When you're working toward those goals, you need to know how you're progressing. And Toastmasters International makes this very easy to track your club's progress in the Distinguished Club program. Just point your favorite browser to that website, and you'll come across an online report right here at Distinguished Performance Reports under Leadership Central. You don't even have to log in. Just go to that website. This report will show your club's membership base, its current membership, and your progress toward those 10 goals. This report is accessible by any Toastmasters member, not just club officers. The DCP manual is a little bit behind the times here because it'll say go to the toastmasters.org/reports page to get to this, but that's not the actual address anymore. You should go to dashboards.toastmasters.org. I'll show you that in a minute. Or just click Leadership Central. The drop-down comes up. You go to Distinguished Performance Reports, and it'll bring up a snapshot of the big picture for Toastmasters. And you can find out what any club, any district, any region is doing in Toastmasters International worldwide. But if we're looking for our areas, we want to click District 2, right under Region 1. We're at the very top of the page, easy to find. We click District 2, and we'll get a snapshot of District 2's performance numbers. We'll also find tabs where you can explore and track division and area performance as well. If you're a district or area director, this is very important for you. Here, you can view the division and area goals, and each club is also selectable. You can click on any one of those to check that club's status, or you can go up to the Club Performance tab, and that will bring you to each club's progress. And you can look at the club performance status. And if you select a single club, such as it'll show you where the goals are that you've done for each of the clubs toward your DCP performance. But if you clicked on a single club, such as my home club here at Whidbey Island, any member can see how their club is doing towards achieving its DCP goals. So you can see that Whidbey Sounders has already met 6 of the 10 DCP goals. What are they still lacking? It does show down here. It shows what's been done and what still needs to be done. But the big thing right here is that right now the membership is at 19. And you have to have at least 20 members at the end of the year to qualify for DCP, or a net growth of 5 members. Well, their base started at 16, so a net growth of 5 would have been 21, so 20 is the required number. So Whidbey Sounders still needs to get 1 more member by June 30th in order to make that 6 goal count toward Distinguished Club. So that's very important. A lot of clubs forget that as they start working toward their performance goals. So if there's anybody who wants to join the Whidbey Sounders after this meeting, you can see the group over here in the corner, and they'll be happy to talk with you. Now that's great, and it's updated all the time. It shows you where you're at, what you're doing. Any member of the club can view that. But what if you just want to find out how you're progressing toward your own goals? Enter My Toastmasters. This is a little feature of the TI website that kind of got added on without any big fanfare or notice. And it's got some amazing information available to anyone who wants to explore it. You just click the link at the top right of the page, and here's where anyone, Toastmaster or not, can find and read articles from Toastmasters Magazine from any technical device. You need a tax write-off, you can contribute to the Ralph C. Smedley Memorial Fund from this site. You can also find announcements from Toastmasters International to learn about the latest organizational updates, stay current with news from the board of directors, and keep track of important dates. You can also follow Toastmasters on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. I know our millennials are excited about that. But for the members-only stuff, you need to log in. And once you're logged in, clicking on the My Toastmasters button will bring up that drop-down menu where you can review every detail of your progress or interactions with Toastmasters. So say you want to click on the profile. You can now view and update your profile and contact information. They got your email address wrong, here's where you can fix it. They got your phone number wrong, you can fix it here. Continue to scroll on down, and you'll find 6 clickable blue boxes for even more information. Want to know what date you achieved your first Competent Communicator Award and what club it was with, or actually any award? Click that Educational Awards box. Want to know what clubs you've been a member of and what the inclusive dates were? Membership history will tell you that. How about any awards you may have received for sponsoring new members? It's located right there under Membership Building Awards. What clubs or members you've sponsored and the dates for that. Some of those are important for achieving advanced communication and leadership awards. If you want to know what offices you've held, district offices, division, area offices, including all of your club offices and the term dates for each offices held. Click that one. And here's a cool one. Order history. Everything you've ever ordered from the TI shop, a record of it right there, including the free downloadable content. So if you downloaded the speech contest manual, you may say, I can't remember where I put it, though. It may be on a flash drive. It's on a hard drive somewhere. I'm not sure where it went to. You can go to order history. But this morning, Patrick told me that there's even a better place to go to find the speech contest manual. And that is, I can't believe how that's sunk in already. I'm going to have to get that brain worm out of my head eventually. Toastmasters International knows how important the Distinguished Club program is for clubs to support the mission of the organization. And now you know why it is important that your club become distinguished. Distinguished is the standard of excellence. By achieving the standard of excellence, a club can improve quality, support the Toastmasters mission, and maintain value that enables each member to thrive, grow, and succeed. Every club should be a distinguished club every year. And that means it is helping its members to attain their goals. And remember, a healthy club has healthy members. And healthy members means everyone is working toward the same goals. When a club achieves distinguished recognition, everyone benefits. The members benefit, the club benefits, your area and division benefits, District 2 benefits, Toastmasters International benefits, and the entire world benefits when a worldwide organization that is successful and dedicated to improving communication and leadership for all, we all benefit. I agree. We've got time for just a little bit of questions, and then I will turn it back over to Rebecca. And she's looking for her mic to be turned on.
Hello? There we go. All right. Questions? All right.
I have a question back over here. I want to make Stephanie run, or Rebecca run all the way to the end.
And would you mind?
Oh, thanks. What's the difference between my toast and this that you were just talking about, my toastmasters.org?
You mean my Toastmasters?
Free Toast Host.
Free Toast Host is the software that allows you to manage your club online and give your club a website. My Toastmasters is where you can go as an individual to see how you're doing in Toastmasters and track your own personal progress. That's the difference between the two. Stephanie?
One question that I've noticed that often comes up with new Toastmasters is, how do I get on Toastmasters.org? Yes, you can get the distinguished, but how do you get your login? Could you share with everyone how to counsel people to do that?
I'm going to ask the person sitting right next to you.
I happened to ask Toastmasters International this question recently to make sure that I had the right answer for new members. And the answer is that you put in your member number or your email, and then you say, I forgot my ID. And they'll give you a temporary one, and the next time, and you can change it. Obviously, they'll make you change it. And now you've got yourself all set up. So you know what either of those, either your member number or your email. Easy. I thought it was a default of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something. But they said, nope, just say, forgot my ID.
Yeah, don't forget that Toastmasters International responds to phone calls very quickly, very promptly, very courteously. Mm-hmm. The most common snag I've seen with new members not being able to get access to the Toastmasters website is they scribble in their Gmail address or their email address onto the application, mm-hmm. and then it gets either got transcribed wrong in the transfer into the website, and they're not getting the information that they should be because we left a letter off of their application form or we left a letter off of their email address. So when we ask a member, and if you're mentoring new members, ask them, are they getting communications from Toastmasters? If they are, good to go. If they're not, this is your chance as a club officer to go in and make sure that their information is correct.
The old garbage in, garbage out.
That's exactly right.
Right.
What else?
Anybody else have a question? Because I have a question too, but Tracy first.
I went on to look at my own record recently, and it said Tracy Niemeyer, ALB. We don't think that you have an ALB. And I haven't tried to straighten it out yet. I'm wondering if anybody else has come across this, and is that easy to straighten out, or is that going to be hard to straighten out?
There was like a warning.
Initials after it, but it said we don't have any record of you getting an offense. We were wrong.
Yeah.
I'd call them.
Yep.
I'd call them. You can send emails, you can do the email thing back and forth, and it does work eventually, but the best step is you call it, you get it squared away right there on the spot. They may have to contact your Vice President of Education to make sure that the submission that was put in to give you that ALB was submitted correctly.
Jim, you shared this with me a while ago, and I went in and I couldn't find what you were talking about. I went to my Toastmasters, I went to the boxes, and I said, I want to find out what I've done. But there's that elusive right-hand secret place that you have to click. And I think it's still there. I think when you go in and you see the information, you want to look to see what you've done, I think there's still that little question mark or little marker over on the right-hand side that you have to click on.
If you go to the TI website, toastmasters.org, and click log in, and log in with your Toastmasters login, that My Toastmasters will appear when it comes back up.
But then you go in, you get a drop down.
Right.
And there's a place in there where you can access, say, my list of positions that I've held.
Right.
But in order to get to that, you have to click off to the right. And you don't always see it.
Let's take a look.
Let's see what we can do.
Some time so we can take a look at what you're referring to here. Great. Right.
I'm no technarian. I just wanted to use that word. Thank you. Thank you very much. But I did find, what I do find is, even when I don't know a website very well, and I'm going to make a personal commitment to go to these websites and look at them. We definitely got a lot of information today, and I know if I spend a few minutes on it and really start searching around and really using it a little bit, it definitely improves my ability to use this information and spread it out to our club. So I just want to say thank you for giving us this opportunity today.
You're very welcome. On behalf of the Northwest Advanced Toastmasters, yes, and Toastmasters in general. All right, so there's a drop down. Do you see what you were referring to, Janice? Click on that.
Okay, so they've changed it. We no longer have to do that. Now it's off to the right thing, which was really for a long time they had you go to do something and you had to click over on the right.
Right, they fixed it.
Find it, and then you told me to click that little thing on the right.
I,
Toastmasters.org, when they find that there's a difficulty, they fix it right away.
All
I
right.
think they called that the Janice fix. After you talk with them, yes.
I did also want to mention, if there are any of you who have been in Toastmasters as long as I have, which is a long, long time, the records back then were all paper and they are archived. So I actually have been in touch with Toastmasters 2 different times, because I had back then what was called an ATM, and they have no record of it. And they have to look through little card files or something,
Right.
but they couldn't find it, so I'm starting all over again. It's okay. All I want is a DTM, and I'll be happy. So my question to you, Jim, you had mentioned that even a non-user, somebody not logged in, can go to the homepage and find out all the DCP information, which has all those reports. Anybody, not a non-Toastmaster, are there people's names associated with those reports too?
You can
There
click
are?
on Distinguished Performance Reports,
Wow.
and
Okay.
you'll see everything is there from all districts. You can go down.
Interesting. You can't find out names. Okay, just club names. Got it. All right, that was my question. Thank you so much. Well, let's give Jim a big round of applause.